Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for your 2 p.m. news and weather update. I'm Baileigh Bockover.
And I'm Dustin Staples. We're going to name the pumpkin Frankie. Frankie the pumpkin. I like that.
Makes sense. Like Frankenstein.
Yeah. There
Frankie.
you go. There you go.
All right, that's Frankie over there. Alrighty. Well, I do want to talk about one news story that just came into our newsroom. These two have been arrested by Lenoir County deputies after a drug investigation. Last month, deputies searched two Lenoir County storage units where 33-year-old Keyshawn Strickland had been living. Deputies say they seized money, large amounts of cocaine, and common materials used for distributing narcotics. The Greenville man was charged with felony trafficking cocaine, felony possession with intent to manufacture or sell a controlled substance, felony conspiracy, and 2 counts of felony maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substances. Strickland was jailed on a $40,000 secured bond. Well, now let's take a look at our forecast. Dustin, we're looking pretty good outside, but it's not looking good for the next few days, at least in the terms of beach weather, hanging around outdoors. What are we looking like?
I mean, yeah, it's going to feel like summer for a few days, unfortunately. We're going to hold on to this for just quite some time as well. But other than that, though, if you're making some plans to be outside, they've got some tent out there in the distance. I don't know what in the world.
Oh, no, that is the new Halloween Express tent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what do I know?
It's a giant pumpkin, looks like.
Is it? Okay, I thought it was some little venue. I drive past it every day. Now I got to go see what that's all about.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like Halloween. Don't buy your costumes right now. Wait till next week.
I already bought my costume.
Did you really?
I really did.
All right, we're not going to tell you what it is.
No, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. I'm going to be me. That's scary enough. But anyway, we've got some pretty good. Woohoo! Yeah. We've got some wet conditions moving in our forecast coming in the next several days. Today, though, is going to be the last kind of dry, but it's going to be a hot day around the east here. So you got some water to be around. Go ahead and do that. I mean, if you still got your pools open, I mean, good for you. It's just a lot of cleaning. You have to get things back up again. But anyway, low 90s here. If you're going to head to the coast today, you probably want to cool off out there. There's a mix of moderate to low rip current risk between Duck down towards Frisco and over towards portions outside of Beaufort to outside the Crystal Coast. But other than that, though, feels like temperatures upper 90s, low 100s here all around. We got those really sticky, steamy weather just holding on for us. Will not let go anytime soon until we get to about Tuesday of next week. It's still going to be humid, though. The temperatures are going to be dropping, though, on that note. Again, if we're looking ahead to the radar right now, first alert live radar showcasing some showers offshore. They're not moving inland, so don't worry about them moving across eastern Carolina. Maybe some Crystal Coast counties could get clipped with a little sprinkle or maybe a quick shower here or there, but it's not going to last much longer, for less than 15 or 30 minutes or so. Some lighter shower outer bands north of Raleigh. Even a lot of showers down to the Gulf up to the northeast. That's going to develop into a portion of a stalled front over time, and that front's going to slowly move its way over to our area, so it's still ever so slightly getting its act together. Latest update on the tropics. Of course, we're still talking about Gabrielle. It's a hurricane right now. Most of that's going to weaken to a tropical depression or tropical remnant low here over the next couple of days. So again, if you do have some things to be outside, and most of the area is going to stay pretty wet with over towards Portugal. Along the Azore Islands could be seeing some hurricane force winds tomorrow. Here's Humberto. You see the storm itself in that tropical development outside of San Juan, Puerto Rico there. We'll get to that in a second. Major hurricane status by this weekend, and thank goodness most of the model guidance has this curving out to sea, so some good news with that. Between Bermuda and the East Coast, we'll probably see some large swells early next week with this system. It does forecast to become a Cat 2, so it's going to run real quick into intensification here. Obviously, the National Hurricane Center, the latest update, still holding at 90%. They've now gave they like to call it investigative 94L, I believe it AL, basically just an area investigation, a fancy name saying, hey, we're almost soon to be putting a track out in the next couple of hours. Right now, most of this model data has this kind of curving in our backyard close to home, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, so we got to keep an eye on that. Things may be getting a little bit wet here as we head towards the start of next week. For now, though, no issues tonight. Football at ECU looking good to go. Going to be warm, going to be toasty tailgating, but again, most of us will be pretty dry. If you do see a rain shower here or there, it's going to be pretty quick. Most of it's going to be out of here. Clouds move overnight tonight. We may see again some light patchy fog. We've been dealing with that all week long, every morning. Very light, probably not as thick as it's been earlier during this past week, but don't be surprised if you see some pockets of fog in the morning, maybe some warm weather developing mid-morning, and then getting to near 90 degrees. Feels like temperatures once again near 100. So we're going to deal with one more sweltering summer day again, and then again that front moves through, bringing us some showers and thunderstorms for our weekend. Rainfall amounts, though, about a half an inch to an inch over the weekend. We may see a good 1 to 3 inches when everything is all set done. All going to depend on the track of that system. Emile does the next named storm behind Alberto. Again, probably some large rip current risk there along the coast. And all depending on the track of that storm coming in next week, we have to be seeing some higher rainfall totals. The rain we need. It's been really dry. The rain is welcomed, but not too much in a short amount of time. South breezes continue for the rest of tonight, holding through the south and southwest through tomorrow morning for the coastline. Inland areas will see less than 10 miles an hour, so winds will kind of start to diminish over time, not creating a havoc for that as well. The humidity, though, unfortunately going to be causing havoc. Very sticky, miserable, humid, whatever you want to call it, till Monday. As we get closer to that, once that storm kind of hones on into us a little more by early next week, it'll drop the humidity, and also those temperatures are going to cool off just a tad as well. Highs low upper 80s become upper 70s and low 80s here as we go in towards next week, though it's still going to be humid into Tuesday. That front and again that tropical moisture will be long gone at that point, giving a chance of us to dry out and also usher some much comfortable air as lows drop to the 50s.
Looking good. Alrighty, we're looking forward to next week. So got to get through the next few days, get through this weekend, Monday, Tuesday, and then voila, feeling like fall.
Yeah, it's neat. I was talking to some of our producers earlier, and they're like, "Dustin, fix this. You said it was going to cool off." I said, "Just wait a minute. We got a few days to get there." I know everybody is pumpkin spiced out already, and they want to get their Halloween decorations, i.e. us. But you know what, though? We still got to get a little ways to get through.
Exactly. You got to head over to that Halloween Express tent.
I'm going to check it out. Let you know how it goes.
Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Well, that's all the time we have. You can join us back here on ENC at 3 coming up at 3 o'clock.